in terms of analyzing the data, I just loved the ability to capture the aggregate trends. So at midpoint, I started asking and probing questions I had in my head, but then when we wrapped up the interviews, I was able to take the same questions from the interview guideline that I had posed to the participants and asked it to that collective set of 20 plus interviews. So the data was getting probed with the same questions. And from that, I was able to catch nuances. It was really helpful for me to be able to see the thread and the corresponding quotes. And then I probed a lot in terms of, based on what I was seeing in terms of quotes that would represent or match up to something that I was noticing or that I had heard during the interviews. So that it was really a useful tool in terms of digging in, uncovering, and then discovering, and then also it helps with my writing process. I wrote both a report and a white paper from it. It really helped with the narrative in terms of just providing the substance that I needed to weave in. I mean, I put things in my own words, and it's my own intellect that's analyzing and putting things into context. But in terms of discovery, it was really great. So it was my first time using it. I'm fairly tech savvy, but like with anything new, you want to tinker. So I gave myself a couple days of maybe a trial session. I had interviewed my clients internally, stakeholder interviews. I uploaded that and played with the various features. I asked a lot of questions to your customer service. They were available, competent, responsive. They pointed to a lot of things and helped me out each time. So that was really good. Like I didn't feel alone, or I didn't feel the team. Maybe some of them were in India at the time. We were chatting. I didn't even feel the time zone difference. Like they were available and helpful. And if something was going to take long, they got back. They told me they're going to get back to me by the following morning or their evening, and I would have a detailed response in my inbox in the morning. No problem. So for someone trying to find their footing in the tool, I would say no issues. I felt like this was a perfect example of human-centered AI. I'm in control, and I'm looking for something specific because I have a point of view, and I have to. I know the hypothesis, and I'm looking to see if it's verifiable or not. There were some answers just by virtue of the topic, they were murky because they said, yeah, but it was a discussion like that. So I needed to find things that were nuanced and representative. And I knew someone had said something meaningful, and I tried to recall like a keyword. So maybe I went back and forth 2-3 times to find the exact quote. But then in the process, I discovered 2-3 other things. So it was all good. But I very much have to be in the driver. I'm at the driver's seat in the process as a writer, as an analyst. So I don't mind it. It's